write a function called find matching JSON that takes in an input data and returns us a list of matching outputs that matches the search that we've provided. So let's build this out. So we'll say function find matching JSON, and the first argument is the data that we want to give, and the second argument is the search that we want to provide. This is a strict search, meaning every single match in here needs to be strictly and explicitly checked against the data set that's been provided. So here we will simply return a filter on the data itself. So we'll say data.filter, and then we can grab each individual row in the data. And inside here, what we want to do is we want to grab the row value, and then we want to grab the objects.keys from the row and object.keys from search. So we'll say const row keys equals to object.keys row, and then const search keys equals to object.keys search. Now that we have the search keys and row keys, we want to iterate through the search keys using the every method, which returns a boolean. So we'll say return search keys dot every key, and the first thing we'll check here is we'll make sure all of the keys within search keys exists within the row keys. So we'll say const every search key exists within row. So we'll say row keys dot includes key, and we'll say if every search key exists with row key, if this is false, we'll return false. And we can just start by doing this much and run a test on this to make sure that row keys are working as expected. So here's called match. So right now, both position and level exist. So technically we should be getting all the data back. So if I run this, we're not getting the data back. So let's see what's the issue. So we're saying return every, oh, we're not returning true. So we have to also return true here, otherwise. Let's run this again. Cool, we get all the data returned. Now, if I change this level to maybe something else, let's just call it foo, we should get nothing back because none of the matches will be found as expected. If I change, if I just keep product position as product manager, we should get one item returned. Actually, no, we get both items returned because both are checking only for the key. We're not checking for value here. So let's update this to check for key and value, both. So let's get rid of the return true for now. Here, what we're going to do is we're going to get the row value and compare that against the search value and make sure they are equal to each other. So we'll say return row key, which is the row key value, equals, so strictly equals to the search key. And this should be good enough. So now let's try this again. If I run this, we should only get one return back. Cool. And then if we change, so the level is the same between both row 1 and row 2. So if I get rid of position now, we should get both items back. And if I put back position in, we only get one item. If I change position to software engineer, we should get only John and John back. So let's run this. Cool. So everything is working as expected. The time and space complexity here is O of n. Everything's linear. Thanks for watching. Bye.